Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Christy, and the message today is titled Alchemy of the Breath. Thank you so much for joining me today. My format is evolving on my channel, and I'm excited about it as it is all divinely guided. I have received a message and light code I will discuss here, and then I'll bring forth a light language transmission at the end here to further this energetic exchange. All of this goes hand in hand, as well as some links I will share below the video and will touch on briefly for your reference. This expression I am bringing forth as a whole is a multi-layered, multi-dimensional activation that is packed with codices, frequencies, and vibrations that will support you as your being will utilize this as a source of transmuting the energies within that have siphoned your light through your elemental bodies, that of the human collective and Gaia. These are the energies that realize they are in a bit of a pickle and are scrambling right now to hold on tight. You can consider this a cleansing and purification of your elemental bodies and taking back, reversing of the sequences of nature to its original and now evolved state and preparing for this next phase of your ascension process. This collection of layers to be realized, I feel, is very important for the light warriors out there as we all come together to hold the light and love and further awaken to the power within. I know I'm making a bold statement, and of course, only further pursue what I'm creating here in collaboration with you and a very big team of higher beings if you feel resonance. You have done your work and you have an open heart. All may not be understood by the human mind, but the soul will know. I simply decipher and disseminate what comes through, and as it is my perspective and my pure joy and love for humanity to bring these energies forward. I will start with a message that came through back at the end of May. It's a brief one, and it came through from the Lyrans. And this message is very important right now. And it is, your words and their definitions have created the interpretation of your existence and experience, whereas they are not your first language. When you think about this, you can begin to understand miscreation, reversals, always an opposite, good versus evil, light versus dark, rich versus poor, etc. Sound, light, color, symbols, and sacred geometry is what we create from, as this is energy in its purest form. Light language is a form of this energy. Light language is actually our first language. Obviously, there are many versions of it. Just think about this and looking at what is happening out there today, how words are being used to control the narrative and repeating them over and over. I also have a couple of quotes from a message by a channeler named Aita. She channeled this message on June the 12th. And again, these are just quotes from her entire message, but it also talks about words. So let me read those to you. Humans were designed to have no memory of their great beingness. They were to learn by rote, by repetition. Words were to be the medium by which they were programmed, the medium used by the dark ones. Words were used to teach us that we are pathetic, sad, unhappy creatures. Words are used to fulfill the agenda of the dark ones, to entrain us into what they want us to think and believe. There is no accidents in this life. All the events that happen, all the words that are said to us are opportunities for us to learn love, to learn what we prefer and what we don't prefer. That's the end of those quotes from that message. I thought that was very, very confirmative for one, but I'm seeing this a lot more with other messages. You may be seeing it too, which really goes to show the words that are being said to us over and over, mainstream media, and as the narrative in this now. Okay, so a little further information here. The messages that I receive seem to use words differently. And I'm not saying that only my messages do. There's so many messages that are being channeled now, especially, that have a very different way of using words. Perhaps there is a different algorithm to them. It's so refreshing to me, as it feels that there's a new level of meaning in the words, and you truly have to sit with them a bit to allow absorption. When I bring messages through, I usually have to reread them several times after receiving them to allow the message to create this heart-mind connection within. I know that these messages I bring forth also carry codices for higher consciousness, and I am so excited to share, as it is certainly part of my path and joy. So now I'm going to share, do a screen share here of a light code that has come forth as a part of this message. And I'm sharing this with you to, again, as part of this message. So just look deeply into this light code. I do have a message and more insight here that I want to get to before the light language. But let's talk about this light code for just a moment. Okay, so this light code, it was introduced to me as it was brought forth, and I drew it and rendered it. And it's called the Universal Light Code. The Universal Light Code, which is an alchemical symbol. It's an alchemical symbol. And the name of this light code is called Oxygene. Oxygen with an E at the end. When I got this light code, and then I wrote the word oxygen beside the light symbol, when I received it, I thought it was an accident. However, the E just kind of flowed in my writing as I was thinking oxygen, but I added an E. I thought for a few seconds and then said to myself, no, that E is supposed to be there. Hold the thought of oxygene until after the message I'm going to read you, as I'm going to give you some more insight and information about this. When combining the 5 elements that we call oxygene, so I'm going to tell you about this. These are the 5 elements in this oxygene light code. We have the element of earth, air, fire, water, and a 5th element, which is oxygen. This makes up oxygene. We activate this through our breath, which realigns us with our mother, stabilizes our structures, our physicality, and lifts us into power within. Oxygen is the structure by which all elements were created and are maintained. So I'm basically saying that oxygene is a part of the elements, the 4 elements, that you know of as earth, air, fire, and water. Now oxygen being introduced, and that when I read this message, it shows you how they're all related. And I'm going to read the message. It's called Breathe, and I have posted this message, but I'm going to read it as a message, and then I'll have some comment along the way, which I'll let you know when I'm making a comment to the message. So here's the message. The breath is symbolic of life, Why is it that there is constant effort to sequester the breath at this time? A few examples of this are forcing you to wear masks when there's no science that supports this whatsoever. And now with this whole movement prefaced by, I can't breathe. Did you ever think of the possibility that your life is being drained from you? Your very breath is being altered in a way that does not allow the fullness of your life as you buy into the simulation of time and space? If you just rely on your beliefs, concepts, and your eyes to see, and you do not feel into the heart that which is truly occurring, then you will miss the opportunity for freedom and liberation of your human. Your heart is your center, and it is the electromagnetic field of your soul's embodiment. Here's a comment to that first paragraph. With the narrative of the current world situation, think how words are being repeated over and over to keep people in the trance spell that most don't even question but feed into it through anger and fear. It is words that alter your breath through emotions. Back to the message. When you breathe deeply, you allow energy to flow through every cell, organ, and elemental aspects of your physicality. And this increases your electromagnetic field. Yes, I said elemental aspects, as you are connected to your planet through these elements. Your 4 bodies are these elements: physical, earth; mental, fire; emotional, water; and spiritual, air. And without them, there would be no breath and life. There is a 5th element that is connected to the other 4 elements, and this element is oxygen. Without the element of oxygen, the other 4 elements would not exist, and neither would you. So breathe like your life depends on it, because it does. A comment. Think now of what those that want to control us are doing with masks. Declarations of stopping your breath. Oxygen is a powerful 5th element that exists as the within of all elements. It actually is a part of all the elements that actually exist. Oxygen is. Back to the message. To be aware of your breath is to be centered in your heart. Your breath will guide you if you pay attention and allow. Take the time daily to be still and increase the prana your body is asking for at this time by taking multiple deep breaths every time you think about it. If you can go out in nature to do so and breathe it all in, create a routine of 5 to 10 deep breaths as you wake the body in the morning, during meditation or still time, or anytime you feel you need to come back to center, heart, as the chaos may hijack your emotions. Repeat the deep breathing again right before you fall asleep, in your evening, or any other time of your day where you feel you need to experience a moment of peace. A comment to that paragraph. The breath, this is very important, the breath can cancel, delete the words that create the chaos. Hence, bring you back to your center. Again, the breath can cancel, delete the words that create the chaos. Hence, bring you back to center. Back to the message. Through the breath, you come back into your elemental body, which allows you to become centered again within your heart. The 5th element of oxygen is a component of all 4 elements, as it is the oxygen that sparks the fire, that balances the air, that preserves the earth, and that moves the water. It is the oxygen that opens the heart to experience that which is beyond your imagination. Comment. Oxygen is part of your DNA. It is your inheritance from your mother Gaia, as it is within all 4 elements, your elemental bodies. Message. This is the end of the message here. Breathe in the new life you want to create for yourself and all those that are on this planet. Simple comment to that is, you are alchemizing the change you want to see through the breath. Okay, so here's some further notes on this message that came through. And I've got a series of these. So this video is going to be a little bit longer than the other ones, but it's very important. I can only stress it's kind of a multi-layered, multi-dimensional message. Okay, so again, this message is not about the breath to connect your physical. This message is about using the breath to connect your physicality to your spiritual consciousness. As we take back and or reverse the spell, reversal, mutation, you could say that slowly snuffed out the oxygen of your life, which is fully represented in the health and wellness of the elements within your planet and your bodies. We are reversing the inorganics that was miscreated in the elemental bodies back into its original organic structure through our breath. You can relate this to the pollution and abuse of the planet in your physical vessels through greed, corruption of all systems humanity relies on, technology, agendas, GMO foods, etc., as this affects the body elementals, which is naturally organic, but through all mentioned above, plus, of course, there's much more, it has become inorganic. Remember, our physicality is the last to upgrade, as we have been in a process of this upgrade for years, so that our physical bodies can sustain the higher vibrations of the frequencies, as they have literally been dumbed down. This, I would say, is a tremendous energetic realization to prepare and intend this work within our physical bodies, our elemental bodies. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the Oxygene, which again is the name of this universal symbol here. You know, I wrote the word oxygen, I gave it a day, I thought about it. This is how things happen for me. A lot of synchronicities and guidance in research and finding things and bringing things together, like a piece of a puzzle, just slowly assembling the pieces. Anyway, the oxygen, the word gene and oxygen, I just went to Wikipedia and put it in. And of course, this is biology. Many of you may know this, but I just wanted to bring this forward to, again, part of the multi-layer aspect of this message. Okay, or gene in Wikipedia. It says, gene is a significant, a sequence of nucleotides in DNA or RNA that encodes the synthesis of a gene product, either RNA or protein. The transmission of genes to an organism's offsprings is the basis of the inheritance of phototypic trait. These genes make up different DNA sequences called genotypes. Genotypes also, with environmental and developmental factors, determine what the phenotypes will be. Most biological traits are under the influence of polygenes, which are many different genes, as well as gene-environmental interactions. Genes can acquire mutations in their sequence, leading to different variants known as alleles in the population. These alleles encode slightly different versions of a protein, which causes different phenotype, typical traits. So I include this to further define the elemental body, as this is our genetics in connection to our mother. Remember, Oxygene, the light code, which you're seeing here, is a component of all 4 elements. This gene has been manipulated to create inorganic matrix, to receive mutations that alter the original organic makeup of the elemental bodies. This is to affect our breath, which is the basis of our life through our physical elemental bodies. Okay, a little more insight. Again, synchronicities, guidance to bring these things forward. This quote right here is simply on the internet. You can find it. What we think of as 3D, 4D now, and oxygen in air. Air is made up of several gases. Oxygen is 21%. Nitrogen is 78%. Water vapor is 4%. Argon is 1%, and plus there's several other miscellaneous gases. Now, what came through for me in response to this was, in the fifth dimension, we are moving into approximately 55% oxygen versus the 21% in our air now. No wonder we're going to get younger. Other volumes and makeup of gases will change too, but I didn't focus on that because my focus here is on oxygen right now in the elemental bodies. Those that oppose the human race, those creators of the inorganic matrix, see us as synthetic clones. They have tried to manipulate and even destroy our elemental earth body through their nanodust and other technologies, food, vaccines, etc., in which they have integrated into our environments. As you remember and have a new level of awareness, you are fully alchemizing your elemental bodies through your breath to reclaim oxygene within your DNA coding. We have received and continue to a bit of a boost with all the energies from source energy as well, Gaia, above and below. I believe with your intention and knowing that you will use your breath now to fully transmute these inorganic energies that do not serve us as individuals, as a collective, as we know everything is energy, dark and light, and we have to change or transmute it. This is part of the Light Warrior's mission. You are reclaiming your soul's alchemy through your breath. Your breath cleanses and purifies your being into your natural state, which is organic. The chemistry of nature is godlike. Nothing synthetic that is of low resonance will survive in the chemistry of God. This is your chemistry, so claim it as a sovereign being within your breath. Okay, a few other points I want to bring forward that I have found through all of this. And again, part of the multi-layer, multi-dimensional activation here is the crystal structure of oxygen. You can actually find this on the internet. The crystal structure of oxygen is cubic, the cube, the hexahedron. The cube is one of the platonic solids, which actually stands for balance, stability, security, safety, grounding, and self-confidence. Is also in reference to the element of earth, the cube and earth. This understanding could very well be the reversal of the black box or black cube that has been mentioned by others who channel. The symbol for oxygen is O, 0, O. You could see this as 0 point. This is within your toroidal field, electromagnetic field, your heart space. The chemical symbol for oxygen, the O, also references the atomic number for oxygen, which is 8. The atomic number is a reference to the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom in oxygen. There's also 8 neutrons and 8 electrons in the atom of oxygen. I see this as the trinity of 8s, the trinity of infinity. Some refer to the symbol of the triquetra here. This has also been suggested as a reversal code to the system imposed upon humanity, as we're returning to love and or a portal gateway where a solar flash may be experienced, as well the cancellation of those dark fields of energy, duality, that have had a deep hold on humanity and Gaia. The number 888 is in reference to abundance in your life. In every way, your life purpose is supported fully by the universe and new beginnings. And here's a fun fact. The president, Donald Trump, just turned 888 months old, or young, on June the 14th. I thought that was interesting. Are you seeing how this is multi-layered and multi-dimensional? Now, a few words on some links I'm going to provide under my video, as again, this is a multi-layered message activation for sure. I would encourage you to take the time to explore these links when possible to further the charge of this energy here. Okay, so these first group of linking links refer to the word oxygene. As a day later, I put that word in Google to see what came up. And the first thing I got, which totally resonated with me, was a French composer by the name of Jean-Michel Jarre. And it's French, so it's not spelled any way like I just said it. And I believe, or he is actually, this composer is, he created the electronic-based music. I don't know if people, many of you are probably familiar with this music, but he created it back in 1976. And with this music, there is no words, it's only sound. The first album he created was called Oxygene. That was the first album he created. And I would say the last 3 years, I've been listening more so to contemporary classical music, again, with no words. I've noticed that a few of the composers that I like to listen to, like Max Richter and Hans Zimmerman, they've been also utilizing this electronic format for several years now within their many compositions. So there's something about this electronic music. And I'm going back now to the artist here, Jean-Michel Jarre, who created this Oxygene album in 1976. One of the links I have is a very brief introduction to him. It talks about how he created this music, which was really based on his concern for the planet. And he has 3 albums, and they're all called Oxygene. And he did these albums over a 40-year span. So I've got a link here to all 3 playlists for his 3 albums called Oxygene. He has a lot of other music too, and a lot of other albums, but these albums again spanned over 40 years, and he named them the same, with the last one being Oxygene Trilogy, and he used the same album cover, which you'll find interesting as well, which is very earth related. Okay, after listening to some of Jan's pieces, that perhaps, I thought he was perhaps being influenced by sounds of the universe. It's almost like you're listening to a galactic band. It feels very multi-dimensional, as it literally feels like the sounds move through you. Be sure to listen to this with headphones. It's the best way to get the full impact from it. A phrase that, or something he stated after developing the last album, which was the Oxygene Trilogy, was something I found interesting and I wanted to mention. His comment, or what he stated after he put this album out, was that he did not want to go back in time, but to add a sense of now. So again, those are very interesting, a part of this transmission, these links. Another music link and also image or video link is by an artist called Oxygene. and their video is the ocean. And in the video, it is beautiful scenery underneath the ocean with the whales and dolphins and seals and sea life with some beautiful music, which I believe also incorporates the electronic platform. Okay, and then the last batch, I'm going to include links of some past messages and light codes, linking them back to my website that also are so much a part of this message and energy of today. So you can go back and reference these as well. The first one is humanity's connection to water. The second one is oneness. Those are both messages. The third one is a Lemurian light code, the elemental body. Another message is time is inflammation. And then I also will have a reference to the message breathe, which I read earlier, and this light code that you're seeing here, as well my website. And I also wanted to let you know, I put my email within the video or below the video because I am so interested to hear any shares if anybody wants to share what they've experienced in this time and during receiving of this energy. I am very excited to hear this as I hear so many different stories and of how people receive this information and what comes through for them. So feel free to email me, or you can also post comments below the video. Okay, here we go now. We are going to, I'm going to stop sharing the light code here, but you have this in your mind's eye now because I'm preparing now for the light language transmission. So here we go. Okay, here we go now. Okay, today this light language transmission is through the Golden Collective. They are coming through today as an assortment of star beings and races that I have to say are very high up there. This transmission is in collaboration with the other multi-layered, multidimensional aspects of this message and light codes and other links that I have posted here. This will all basically support your transformed elemental bodies. It will seal these clearings and purifications, upgrades, codices, all that we have created here, and adds like a bow on top, if you will, as this will assist us as we enter into the next leg of this journey. So very excited, very, very excited about this. Lots of energy flowing right now. I hope you are too. So take 3 deep, intentional breaths right now as you connect with your heart and prepare to receive with love and peace and harmony as your sword. Remember, you are the light warrior. Let's take our deep breaths now. Je t'appelle, je on makaye, je t'appelle. Inama to je t'appelle, I t'appelle, na je nama Allah, Allah, Allah. Otanaï, je te papa na meka. Ina je t'appelle, ina na 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 na. Ojata pa olo onai jo onaina. Tujata, tujata. Nai jo nama onai da pakin, yata pakin no onai ja ana. Ojata pakuna ija e. Ta a, ta a, ta a. uta. Dajo onai nai 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 nai. Nai 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 nai. Nai 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 nai. Déjà parcuna ina majo tepe tuta itaia tuta inama ujo paca uje peca inama alaku utapacina ina ijate inama una ijo Uteperuna ijana aita pauna. Taijo unama alla. Una ijana itaina. Una ijata ina ujatakai. Una ina. Oh, nine, 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 nine. Jana ina mauna ijata kaina meona ina ujadema ujana ina ujata pekuna Da jona malaguna ijete peku na alla ina uja pakuna ya uja ya da uja takaina no maena ona jona akai una mala uja pekuna alla kainama dojate dojana alla ona ijote pekuna do ana alla jate pekuna inama ajapakum nine. Onayana utapakuna. Tajanaya. Tapakun. Tapakuna Allah. Hoja tapakuna ananana. Tana ujapa. Ta unama. Hutayata. Tujata pekin, nameke, jeta pekin, yeta pekin, yeta pekin. Onayana, nayana, unayana, ata, 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 atunayata. Tuuja pekin, yeta pekin, ana, utape, utape ata, utapakuna. Ita ana tunai jatapekan utape inama na o jatapekan na aina una asha ajakun tapakun anaku uta alla utema utema utema. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. The energy was out of this world. I hope that you guys had a very energetic experience. And even if you feel peace and calm throughout this energy transference, that is excellent because that is oneness. And I'm sending you so much love and light in this now as we continue our next leg of this amazing journey that we are on. From my heart to yours, have the wonderful rest of these eclipses that are occurring in this now. This energy is in part a part of these. However, again, this energy has no time and can be viewed at any time whenever you're ready. It also, you can repeat this video as well, and be sure and watch the links and look at the links because it has an amazing impact. I thank you again. I love you. Take care, and we'll see you next time.